Hey guys. Hi, it's Wayne Scully with W Scully CPA PC, tax strategist, CPA, 20 years of experience in auditing, small business advisory, and tax consulting. And as a tax planner in the real estate space, I'm focused on providing solutions to real estate investors in the New York Tri State area. My firm provides tax compliance, business consulting, and high value tax plan strategies that use thousands of dollars. Okay. So, what I want to talk to you about today is how small business owners can deduct their home office from their taxes. Now, I've always been told that um, the topic of home office deduction is hot button for the IRS, meaning they love to audit that. I'm not sure. I've never had a client that was audited for that in particular, but it's always best to do your best to um, comply and make sure that you're on the right track so you don't run afoul of the rules, right? So that's why I decided to do this video today. I'm going to just run on a couple of bullets on what, what's relevant, what you need to do to ensure that you can indeed take that deduction, okay? So again, only small businesses can take this. Employees are not eligible to claim the home office deduction, not anymore. I think that started to happen after the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act became law. Prior to that, you could potentially take it as an employee, as an unreimbursed employee expense. Anyway, we're not going to go into that because it's no longer relevant at this point, right? It may come back because a lot of the provisions of that law are going to sunset in probably 2025. In any event, right now, employees are not eligible to take the home office deduction, okay? So take that out of your mind. If you want to be able to take that, maybe you should become a contractor. Not to say you should quit your job to do that, but I'm just saying if you wanted to take advantage of that deduction, you would have to be an independent contractor or run your own business. Now, not only is this available to people who run their business, and if you think of homeowners having rental property or someone with multiple properties where they don't live in the home, those people can actually take the deduction. They can actually take the home office deduction as a homeowner and as a renter, right? Um, so if you rent from someone and you run a business, you can take the deduction. If you're a homeowner and you have rental income, you could take that deduction as well. Okay. Um, so as long as you have a legitimate business and you run your office from your home, you can take the deduction. I mean, barring, you know, um, that you don't, assuming that you meet the other requirements, of course. So what's a home for the purpose of the home office deduction? A home includes house, apartment, condominium, mobile home, boat, anything similar to that, to those things. And it's also structures that are on your property. So you may have a house, but separate and apart from your house, you have a barn or a garage or something. Then you can actually use that as your home office. Um, it doesn't include a separate structure on your property that's exclusively used as a hotel or a motel. That's a no-no. You can't use that space as home office. You can't use any space within the confines of a hotel or motel that you own that's exclusively used for that purpose as a home office, right? Okay, so that's a no-no. Now, what type of expenses can you take? Okay, basically anything that pertains to that home office, whether directly or indirectly. So mortgage interest, utilities, repairs, maintenance, depreciation on the property, rent, right? That you pay if you're a renter. That stuff are potential deductions on your home office, okay? Now, there are two basic rules that you have to meet in order for you to qualify for the deduction. Now, one is the space must be exclusively used for home office to conduct business on a regular basis. Okay, so again, get tongue tied, exclusive use and on a regular basis. You got to meet those two. All right, and the uh, the home office must generally be your place of business, but it could be an admin office. Let's say you're a traveling salesman or something, and you are on the road most of the time. You can do your administrative work or management work from that space in your home. Okay, that's exclusively used for business. All right, so it's not like you have to be tied to that space 24 hours a day to call it or for it to be deductible or potentially deductible. Okay, so admin use or regular plain vanilla home office use potentially deductible either way. Okay. Now, as I said before, if it's a separate structure, it may qualify for home office deduction, meaning if you have a barn or a garage or something on your property that's separate and apart from your main home, you can potentially take that as a deduction as well. Okay. What are the methods to calculate the home office expense deduction? Well, two methods. There's a simplified option, which basically gives you like a certain dollar amount per square feet or a square foot. I was getting confused, right? So it's $5 per square foot, right? And it's up to 300 square feet, right? So the maximum using that method is $1,500. The good thing about that method is little substantiation that's needed, right? If any, you just have to prove that you used it regularly for business and exclusively for business, but you don't have to show documentation as to expenses that you are deducting, right? You're taking a flat dollar per square foot deduction, okay? And then the regular method. Well, with this method, you have to allocate based on the portion of the space that's used for business versus the entire space. So let's say you live in a 1,000 square foot home, use 100 square feet for business. So 10% of your expenses, such as your mortgage, utilities, repairs, maintenance, those will all be potentially deductible on the tax return. Okay, so there you have it, folks. A little rundown on your use of your home for home office deduction. And I hope you learned something new today. If you have any questions and comments, feel free to shoot them to me. Like, subscribe the video, and appreciate you for watching. Take care. All the best till next time. Bye-bye.